Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM Small Cap Stock News. It's Tuesday, March the 11th, 2014. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM and the host of this show. Every morning I go through all the press releases of public companies that I follow and try to find the best news for you to do your homework on good companies and ultimately find some winners in there as well. We generally try to keep the show to about a 10-minute time frame. 3 companies to talk about today, so shouldn't have any problems with the time frame. The first company I wanted to talk about today is International Enexco. They've released results from their Man Lake project and hit some very high-grade uranium. This is a joint venture with Cameco on this project. The International Enexco holds 30% of the project. Cameco owns 52.5%, and Areva owns 17.5% of the project. So they've got good partners in there and deep pockets, and shouldn't have any problem getting funding to work on this project. Just looking at the stock chart now, and it's up. The stock is down 2 cents today to 41 cents on 60,000 shares traded. This is a really patchy trader. Definitely needs a lot of help in their audience building. They've got a good project there, so now they need to get the word out. So I can't really give you a call on what I see in their stock chart simply because it's too much of a patchy trader. IEC is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. Next up is our friends over at Fission. Fission, after I did my morning show yesterday, they came out with some very impressive news that I wanted to talk about today. One was that they had a really smoking good hole in their latest drilling. They hit 30 meters of off-scale radioactivity on that drilling, and that's always, as I always caution, that's the results on the preliminary results out of the field testing of the drill core. It doesn't give you lab quality results, but there is a strong correlation between high off-scale results in the field and good results back from the lab. So this could be one of their best holes to date on this project. They've been putting out these kind of holes lately quite consistently. I really think that they're in a sweet spot now, and they're headed much higher. The second news was that they got a bought deal financing for $25 million done at $1.60, led by a syndicate. Several houses, brokerage houses, were part of that to raise that $25 million. It's looking pretty exciting on the funding front, pretty exciting on the drilling front. Stock so far today is up a penny on 2.3 million shares traded hands. It's trading at $1.68. Just looking at the stock chart, this one's been on a spectacular move since around the middle of February. Was trading at around $1.20, now closing in on $1.70, and looking very strong. It's trading on the upside on very big volume, some of the best volume that this company's seen in the last year, and it's no wonder with those kind of drilling results. It really is quite spectacular what they have at Patterson Lake South project. FCU is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. And the final company today is our friends over at Osisko. Osisko had some news out. They reacted to the news that Goldcorp is considering or is extending the offer to buy out the company. Now, I don't know if this is because they feel like they're having a hard time getting support for the deal. The folks over at Osisko are consistently asking the shareholders to turn the offer down. It is at significantly lower than where the stock is traded after that offer. And so the market obviously thinks that there's a better bid coming along. I think another potential is that maybe Goldcorp will be able to secure the Malartic mine, and Osisko might be able to spin out the other exploration assets, because they do have a very good group of exploration assets. It's very difficult to determine what's going to go on here, you know, not being unfortunately, I'm not a fly on the wall of at the Osisko boardroom or the Goldcorp boardroom. Definitely would like to be at this juncture, but I'm not. And so we'll see what happens. The stock is up a nickel today to $7.48 on 1.2 million shares traded hands. Again, it's hard to say, you know, the stock, if I didn't know that there was a takeout offer on the table, this has been a spectacularly moving stock. Classic bullish trend, up higher highs, higher lows, and in a narrow trading range. It just keeps wanting to go up. I think that the folks over at Goldcorp better start getting out the checkbook and changing the numbers pretty quickly if they want to take over Osisko. Personally, I don't think that Osisko needs Goldcorp. Osisko is one of the lowest cost producers in the industry, and they've got a good portfolio of a good pipeline of projects as well. So yeah, it's hard for me to see why the shareholders of Goldcorp, of Osisko, would get excited about this bid. I really think Osisko is doing just fine, and will continue to do very well in the future. That's all the news for today. As always, before making any, Osisko's symbol is OSK. And what I was getting at is it's hard for me to make a call on the trend with a takeover offer on the table. But the stock chart looks like it wants to go a lot higher. Anyways, OSK is their symbol, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. But as I was starting to say, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework, speak with your financial advisors. As always, check us out Monday through Thursday for our daily news show, where I give you my insights on the day's news. Join us at the end of the week, where we wrap up and I pick through the weekly news, the daily news of the week, and find the best ones that have good, strong news and also good, strong stock charts. On that note, don't forget, you can find all of our stuff at agoracom.com, at blog.agoracom.com, and at alanberryreports.com. On that note, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.